Welcome back, everyone, to Gaming News slash Reviews. I'm Mr. Villa.
And Panda, random Panda, me.
Oh, dear God. Today we're talking about digital versus physical copies of games. Would you like to start?
Nah, we'll leave it to you. Go for it.
Okay. I feel like physical games is pretty much it's not going anywhere, you know. And I
Why?
really
Why? Why?
because I feel like a lot of people personally like to own a physical copy, you know, a physical game. I just don't
But I
see.
don't I don't quite understand the logic there. So continue on with your
Okay.
reasoning. Why you think people want a physical copy of a game?
Well, for the fact that if you're paying $60, if digital was cheaper, then I would say, yeah, go with digital. And, you know, save that extra 10, 20 bucks for. But if you're gonna pay the full amount, at least get a hard
But
copy. You know, like.
But what about the risk of your console damaging your game and then having to buy a replacement? The worst thing that can happen with a digital copy is the file be corrupt and you uninstall and reinstall from the manufacturer's cloud.
What if you don't like the game? You know, I mean, you're just stuck with the digital copy. At least, like, you have a resale value when it comes to physical. You know.
That I will give you, and I've got no rebuttal against that. But I mean, really, how many games do you actually sell? I mean,
Quite a bit.
within a matter of you buy it and you sell it within a month. How many games do you sell?
Uh, Within a month. Okay, not none. But
So by the time you turn around and sell it, you lose money, and therefore you're really negating the point of having a physical copy. I mean, a lot of people that want a physical copy is to build up a collection and to keep them. So as far as retail value goes, that almost seems completely counterintuitive to the point of saying, I want a physical copy. I can sell it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
I think it does. You know, I'm not saying digital's going anywhere, but I'm also saying, like, what about the people who don't have internet? You know, like I think it's just.
I think internet has become a staple to today's society in America and most cultures that have video games as a form of entertainment. Internet is definitely a staple and almost a utility, if you will, like heating and electricity. I mean, it's a necessity. People do their homework on job applications online. I mean, there's so many people that actually work from home online too. So to say, well, what about the people that are playing console games but don't have internet? It just
I I'm
it's
just
it's slim to none.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
not
like,
I'm not saying and I'm not saying that you know physical games are going away tomorrow, but they're definitely on the way out.
I don't think so. I think there'll always be physical. Like, you got places like in Montana that there's, like, in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know, and they need, like, console, you know, like, just regular games that they could just play without having to rely on the internet.
So you're saying people in Montana don't play games like Rainbow Six Siege or Titanfall that are strictly online?
Well, since I know this firsthand, yes. They have to go an hour out of their town if they want internet.
But what about the side internet? I mean, the internet has come such a far way from what it used to be as well. I mean, you look at our cell phones now, miniature computers that are on internet everywhere. And so it's only a matter of time before people in the middle of nowhere get that quality internet and going to be able
But
to have the cloud games right at their disposal.
yeah, but until that time, you know, I mean, I just personally, I like when I look at my games, I like to see, like, yeah, you know, my money is actually going somewhere. I see my collection building up. I enjoy watching that, you know.
You
I
see
enjoy
your
looking
collection
at that.
building up, but you earlier about 2 minutes ago, actually, because I've got a timer up.
Me
you
too.
just said that the great thing about
Is the resale.
physical games is resale, but now you're saying you get
no, I still say the greatest thing is the resale, but there are those few games that I enjoyed so much that I want to keep. It's just games that I've played once through that I was like, okay, that was enjoyable, but now I'm gonna sell it, you know?
Yeah. But hey, I think another thing that it needs to be touched base on is that when consoles move towards backwards compatibility with digital games versus physical games, it's only a matter of time before they become more like a PC. They already really have in terms of what they can do and how they operate. And so it's only a matter of time before some marketing guru says, hey, let's make backwards compatibility. Let's give everybody access to games they bought on the cloud from 2 generations ago until now. Whereas physical games, it takes up so much hardware and so much resources to allow a console to play backwards compatible games. And that's why a lot of consoles don't do it anymore. And so, you know, there's going to be that strong push for digital games for that manner in the next coming years, in the next coming life cycles of consoles. And
I like to view. I like it to view it like.
Shut up, me!
It's like digital, you know, ebooks. You know, yeah, ebooks are nice for when you're on planes and stuff, but I mean, still, like, you still go to the library. You know, you still read books. So, like, I just feel like I'm not saying that digital is going anywhere, but I feel like physical and digital can just go side by side. You know, I'm not saying one's better than the other.
I just feel like we can coexist.
We can.
But I think that the push is going to be digital, and you know, I mean, look at PC games. I mean, you and I are both at the age that we remember going to Intellect, etc., and GameStop as teenagers, and there were computer games in boxes. You would buy the physical disc. Where have those gone?
Out the door.
And so it's only a matter of time before consoles follow suit on that. And like I said, I mean, you are going to have email linked to your username, and it's going to stay with you for each console life cycle. I mean, you know, I've been on PlayStation and Xbox for a while, and I've used my same email address for years and the same username for years. And it's just going to continue to compile to where, okay, now I'm on the PS5, PS6, and I still have my email address, which my games that I bought on the PS4 are synced to, and I can download them on the PS5 without any issues.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Hardware resources, it's very resource intensive to have backwards compatible consoles for physical games.
I hear what you're saying.
And the sign of defeat is released!
No, not even. I just know a stubborn person when I hear him.
Guys, go ahead and comment down below.
Yeah.
Do you think that physical and digital are both going to be a very viable option for games in, say, the next 10 years? Or do you think that digital is going to be the completely way to go, and it's going to take over physical? Physical is on the way out.
It's not.
Comment down below. Let us know what you think. Anyway, you lose.
No, whatever.
Comment down below. Let us know what you think. And be sure to hit the subscribe and like button. And click the little bell icon to stay up to date with our videos. Feel free to browse the rest of the content on the channel. And stay tuned for next week.
Yeah, Mr. Villa.
And Random Panda.
See ya.